Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Telecasting. I'm America Angela. There are some ministers that lost election under President Tinubu, even as they said that they had the backing of the president. How sure were they? They didn't calculate very well, or what really happened? Drop your comment about what happened. Drop your opinion. Is it that they were not on ground as regards winning the election, even as they were under the administration of President Tinubu? Please subscribe to this channel. Endeavor to drop your comment. Don't miss trending videos.
All right, then, our next story. You know, in the game of politics, sometimes you win some, you lose some. Most successful politicians treat losses as data, that is, tools to re-strategize, build alliances, and gear up for the next move. Now, there are mixed fortunes for former ministers eyeing 2027 polls after resigning their appointments. 5 ministers in all resigned following the president's directive. Only 2 of the 5, Nkiruka Onyejocha of Abia State and Yusuf Sununu of Kebbi State, secured tickets. The rest, including a former Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu of Oyo State, that of Transportation, Seidu Alkali of Gombe State, and Foreign Affairs Minister Yusuf Tuga of Bauchi State, lost out. As it is said, there's life after politics, Wale.
Yeah.
You remember the former Minister of Power said, oh, with Mr. President backing me, I thought I was going to...
Was he backing him?
I think that the politicians that lost, apparently they didn't do their calculation very well. They didn't do the mathematics very well. And what usually happens in politics is that you have a lot of people who come and feed you with a lot of information. And if you don't sieve this information, you may end up deceiving yourself. They will tell you that there's no problem, you are going to win, everyone is supporting you. Because in this method that was employed, it's difficult for you to claim that you are rigged out. Because direct primaries, it's not as if it's perfect. But at least people will keep behind their candidates. And in the case of Oyo,
open secret.
yes, in the case of Oyo, if you look at the gap, it's not a joke, about 500 and something thousand compared with
12,000.
12,000. So that gap is wide. And I think it should now dawn on those that lost that they were living in a kind of illusion. And I think something also is striking to me, the ministers that left, Minister of State that left to contest for House of Rep. You would think that being Minister of State is more important than, but it's clear now that in terms of political calculation, House of Rep is a very significant position that people, and I'm happy for Nkiruka because she has demonstrated that she's forced to be reckoned with, in her constituency. Having been local government chairman, and I think she's a future governor of that state, the way she's going. She was in that House of Rep before, and she's going back there now. So I think I'm happy for those who have won, and those who lost their race. It's a lesson for them that, you are living on illusion that people are behind you.
Well, it's a lesson you learn in politics.
Yeah, certainly. The truth is that by the nature of these direct primaries and the way it panned out in some of the APC states, as a politician, you cannot win on your own strength alone.
Oh, yeah.
If the governor, because the president puts so much power in the hands of governors. So if you felt a governor was on his way out and that it's your chance to replace him, if that governor does not like you, there's nothing you can do. You can't win the direct primaries.
Yeah.
You can't. Because they are going to skew things in a manner that ensures the emergence of the governor's choice. This is what we have seen across the APC states. I know that some of them will argue about this, but in a million, on
A scale?
on let's say on a scale of 1 to 100, I can tell you that in 99 cases, it is who the governors want that prevails.
That's it.
The only way a governor's choice will not prevail is if the president steps in and says, oh, I want this person, and the governor agrees
Okay.
to step back. If the governor pushes hard, even the president could be forced to say, okay, don't worry, I will allow you to have your way. We've seen that in one state at least, I won't mention that state, where the president wanted a different person, and somehow the governor, the president was forced to agree with the governor that, okay, choose someone else. So you look at someone like Tuga, Yusuf Maitama Tuga, middle past Minister of Foreign Affairs. Strong politician, on ground. As far back as 2011, he had been contesting and doing very well. But this time around, he felt it was his chance. In fact, he submitted his resignation letter from the cabinet on the last day.
Okay.
On deadline day, gone.
Deadline, yeah.
That was when he submitted. Then went into the contest. But at the end of the day, it was M.A. Abubakar, a former governor of the state who did one term.
Okay.
Yes. M.A. Abubakar was defeated by Kauram Bauchi, the current governor. The current governor of the state was the one who defeated M.A. Abubakar in 2019. You know? So, he has admitted, he similarly has admitted what has happened to him. He's taking it on the chin. Al-Kali, Saidu Al-Kali wanted to be governor of Gombe. He left his position as transportation minister. But as we have seen, the governor brought his own person by the name Gwamna. And Gwamna means governor in Hausa. So somebody with the name Gwamna, whose name is governor, is the corrupted version of governor, is now going to be is a candidate of the APC. So the conflict between the governor and his godfather, Goje, we saw it play out. The governor took Goje's senatorial seat from him, and Goje complained that the consensus arrangement was skewed in favor of the governor's choice, because those who are contesting were not part of the meeting where the so-called consensus agreement was reached. So many things happened. But at the end of the day, well, at least Sununu and Oye Joshua scaled through.
Yeah.
People like the Minister of Power, the immediate past Minister of Power, Adelabu,
yeah.
Lost by a wide margin, you know. So that is what it is. What it is. This is politics for you. It's politics for you. I love the direct primary approach. I think in many cases, the will of the people prevailed.
That's it.
But in some of the instances that I've seen, it is the will of the governors that prevailed. If the governor doesn't like you,
it's good night.
They will make sure that you do not emerge. No matter what you do, no matter how popular you are with the people, they will make sure you do not.
Yeah, but let them remember the story of the 16th president of the U.S., Wally, you remember. He tried many times to be senator.
Abraham Lincoln.
He failed, but he kept trying
Eventually.
until he passed. You know, there's life after politics.
And that's the man who made the famous, who came out with the famous words, "No man is good enough to govern another person without the
his
person's
permission."
consent."
Yeah.
No man is
Without
good
his
enough
permission.
to govern another person without the person's consent.
Okay, that's it. Folks, let's go on a break. We should be back very shortly. Please stick around. Thank you.